What is up, Crypto Kings? So EMP Fusion, Dexswap, we're going to talk about today because we need to have a discussion about how much yield we're going to expect to make and how long is it actually going to take until Dexswap really starts to ramp up, until proper liquidity gets added, until all the other chains get migrated. When are we going to start making some money? So let's head over and let's have a look right over here. And here we are over in Dexswap. So what it appears is that it's going to take a little bit of time to get some volume, to get some liquidity, because if we go over here, there hasn't been a whole lot of liquidity added, which makes it tricky to do swaps. You know, certain pools or pairs that have no liquidity, I don't believe you can swap on them because there's no liquidity to perform a swap. So that's the situation right now with Dexswap. What we're going to need is we're going to need liquidity to be added. How that's going to happen, I'm actually not sure, but I'm sure it's going to happen. I'm sure it's been thought through by the team. And so what's going to happen is liquidity is going to get added. Volume will eventually start to come onto the chain, and then it's all going to be firing. A big thing that is really going to be a catalyst for volume, liquidity added, and everything is when EMP and eShare get migrated the liquidity over to Dexswap. So that means every time someone buys or sells EMP or eShare, that is volume going on Dexswap, and that is trading fees being earned or revenue being earned by Dexswap to then go to Fusion. And this is going to happen on Arbitrum. It's going to happen on Pulse Chain with SparkSwap. Well, SparkSwap's kind of migrating to Dexswap. And it's happening on Manta Chain as well with CetoSwap. And what is going to happen is once this all happens, this might take a few months before it all gets migrated. But we're going to have all these forces working at once. All these trades going on. And we start getting up to $10 million a day in trading volume, which is going to happen when everything really starts legitimately happening. We get all the partners on board. If we go to Telegram, you know, we just had our first partnership announced with MP Real, who are, I need to do a bit more research to figure out what they do, but they brought us Simi, and they provide an experience in AI-powered liquidity management, which is some cool stuff. So they obviously have their own token here. So this is one partnership, but a big thing is that they're going to have more and more partnerships with different projects, and they're actually going to incentivize these projects, probably because they'll be able to earn a bit of revenue by actually bringing their liquidity over to Dexswap by doing so, and it's going to incentivize a whole bunch of projects to take their current liquidity, which is on PancakeSwap or whatever chain they're on, whatever, you know, decentralized exchange is on the chain that they're on, to bring it over to Dexswap so they can maybe earn a little bit of money. I think that's kind of the incentive that we're looking at here. So Dexswap is up and running. We're going to go over to Fusion Watch right now. And what we're going to see is that it's a little bit slow going at the moment. You know, 11K over the last 24 hours, 6K over the last 6 hours. So a little bit slow going. If we go over to Peg Exchange, we're going to see that it's a little bit slow. You know, according to our 1 week trend, we're going to be at Peg by the 26th of April, which is a bit far out for, I think, most of our liking, but still not terrible. Like, if we hit Peg on the 26th of April, like, that's pretty good. But I know us, and I know we want to hit Peg by, you know, kind of mid-March kind of areas. So, you know, right now, as long as we keep getting volume, keep getting buy pressure, it goes up and down. Some days there's a lot of buy pressure, some days they're not. As long as we keep consistently getting solid weeks, week in, week out, then we're going to hit Peg at a really, really good rate. We go over to Fusion over here, and see, I have about 316,000 in my microgrid. Not a whole lot of movement with EMP over the last few days, so not much movement. But when things really ramp up with this thingy over here, Dexswap, more and more partnerships and stuff get announced and everything like that. And once the volume really starts ticking over, and once the FOMO for EMP really starts to ramp up, when the peak bonus really starts to decrease, which is going to happen soon, then we're going to start seeing a ton of buy pressure. So I'm going to Bali in 4 days. And what I'm kind of expecting, you know, I go in 4 days. I'm there for about 3.5 weeks. So I'll be back here in about a month from now. And when I come back, I'm expecting that EMP is going to be a lot more scarce. I can see this easily being like a 3x, maybe even getting close to a 2x bonus by then. I can see a peg trend saying 30 days. You know, that would be ideal. If I come back and it's still in the 60 range, I won't be very happy. But, you know, I can see it saying 30 days till peg when I come back, which is going to be awesome. And when I come back from Bali, I think things are going to be really ramping up. Obviously, you know, with Dexswap, they'll probably be on at least multiple chains by then. So things will really be ramping up with Dexswap. And I think we're going to be in a really good position. Obviously, some of the revenue that they're going to be making over here is going to be going to help Fusion, help us get back to peak faster. Right now, there's, you know, not really any revenue being made right now. But when it really starts ramping up, liquidity gets added, you know, exchanges start going in, stuff gets migrated over there, then we're going to start having a good revenue source to go and help us get to peak faster. So it's exciting stuff, guys. Looking forward to what the future holds. Looking forward to Bali in a few days' time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Kingz out.